Come on. It's weird because sometimes this computer is fine having like 5 tabs open, and then sometimes it just crashes. But I know that it will be great, and it will be fine, and it will work perfectly very soon in the future. I could make, oh my God, what I should make now, thank you, Goof Loop or Retro, I forget who asked me the question about the ice cream, but now I'm realizing that I can make vegan coffee Oreo fucking ice cream with my banana cream recipe, a little bit of coffee instead of almond milk. If I even need, I don't know if the combination is really good. And then fucking Oreos, and then I can have my dream of putting in as many Oreos as I want because they're vegan. Oh my God. For my birthday, for myself, I'm freaking doing that. That was a really good question. I'm glad that I thought about it and answered it because now I see a great vegan recipe for the future. It was retro. How do you say that, and what does it mean? Retro. What's beware of Mr. Baker? What's beware of Mr. Baker? Does anyone know? Looks interesting. I kind of want to watch it. But first, I want to watch For Example with Howard Stern, which I was playing earlier, but I didn't hear it. See, on this one, the sound doesn't transfer, which is interesting.
Hey, everybody. Listen, Howard Stern on the Howard Stern interview, but more importantly, I've requested again that we have one of these little chats. Isn't this nice where it's me talking to you one-on-one? Isn't it fantastic? The idea that we can look eye to eye at one another and discuss the show and how it's going. By the way, my guest tonight will be Moon Unit Zappa and her father, Frank.
Hi.
Frank has been very ill. I've heard that Frank isn't doing interviews anymore because of his cancer. Frank is coming on the show. What I did, I told him I was his doctor to call in and make his advice. So Moon Unit Zappa will be here, and Frank Zappa will be here, so be excited. But more importantly, let me address a few things. A lot of money goes into this show, a lot of care goes into this show. Why is it we have gum on the podium? Do we see that? That's something I found. One of the people stuck gum on my podium, but that's okay. It shows you how innocent this program is. Also, you might want to take a look at my outfit. It's a brand new design. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up. Does it work? Beam me up. Okay, very good. Now, let me address a few things. Rather quickly, here's a letter I received.
It's not loud enough.
And this does not help the show because the executives here at E, they get nervous. And they think the show isn't going well when you send hate letters. Let me give you an example of a terrible hate letter I received. It's bad enough. Now, this guy is very happy with the E network. He likes the E channel. It's bad enough he put Robert Klein on his own. All right, on his own. This guy is stuck in the 50s. I could live with Robert Klein, but Howard Stern has got to go. Now, this doesn't help our cause. It's hard enough for me to be on television, be accepted by mainstream America, and if you write this kind of mail, they lose confidence. Howard Stern is not controversial. He is an absolute idiot that is trying to push his brand of entertainment, which is obscene in more ways than one.
Thank you, Joseph Fletcher. Compliments on my title.
Is foul language. Not true.
I'm not gonna
and when he interviews,
I have food in my car, but like they said, I just saw messages that both of them are on their way. So that if there's a chance for Impossible Burger, I'm gonna be really upset if I eat before.
Very terrible letter, and it really hurts me. I'm very, very upset.
So I'm just gonna wait
Also,
it
we've
out.
asked
But then if
fans if
they
they have any
come
questions
and
about the
we
show,
aren't
they have
there to
questions
do
with me.
Impossible Burger,
Address
then
them
I'm
now,
gonna
and let's
eat
take a
the
look at public.
food that's in
Here
the
we go.
box.
Take a look at this screen
Look
right
at
here.
this. This happened from a highlighter
Yeah, Howard,
that I
with
accidentally
DC,
put in my
I was
pocket.
wondering
This was
about
not
the
my own
Jarvaart show.
design.
Would it play a song for you? You know, not even happy birthday or whatever. I was just wondering why you didn't kick him off the show or whatever.
It's not my job to kick people off the show, my good friend, but I got news for you. I will never do a listener-paid segment again. I'm kicking you off the show because that's a ridiculous question. I can't throw people off the show. Then what am I going to do here for a half hour? Pick my nose? That's a silly question. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Eric from Los Angeles. Howard, I've seen you have the same haircut for years, the same rock and roll style. Did you ever think about going short for once?
I had short hair, and I look like Herman Munster. I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. This is my head with Sam Donaldson's hair on it. Take a look at this. There I am. Now, does that answer your question? Look at the nose. I draw your attention to the nose. It looks more prominent. The mouth appears to be...
Should we go? Well, we can't freaking hear that. That's why.
The lines going down the side and the forehead...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. See, I try and keep, like, you know, but that's another thing I'm learning in the secret is that a lot of us are taught to put others before ourselves, you know? Like, I want to make sure that you can see the video, even though I can't see it and can't hardly hear it. And
here I am. Now, does that answer your question? Look at the nose.
Apparently that's a mistake.
It looks more prominent. The mouth appears to be crooked. There are lines going down the side. Like, if you ever see Jerry Mahoney dummy puppet, look at the lines going down on the side, and the forehead protrudes.
Well, look at now. Is anyone? Well, my screen's gone black over here, so.
Next question.
You people on Jarvaart, Raven, Bishop, shout out to you.
And I was wondering why on your TV show you did a board with all the women that your male people have been with and your guests. And it seems sort of demeaning to women that you have them like on a board as if that's sort of like a trophy thing. I don't know. Why do you do that?
He's happy
I do it because
with the food which I provided him with yesterday, last night, today, yesterday.
Very exciting
and
to talk about.
isn't, I mean, I'll get back to him tonight, so he should be fine. But let me tell you, he's working when I'm not there. He's working on a little project to get out of the room, and it is not good. Like, I've got to,
it's really necessary to tear everybody apart so brutally.
I've got to figure out how to fix it,
Come here.
it's a
You
problem.
think that this hairstyle
And I
looks good,
understand
and
it
the way
from
you
his
dress me like rock and
perspective.
roll
I
looks good?
totally do. I
This is the
totally
moron
get
who
it.
dresses me every week, and this is the idiot who does my hair. And
It
you notice
makes
I
perfect
don't know
sense,
what's going
and
on,
he
but
doesn't
the hair
know
is in my
that
eyes.
he's
I'm on television.
destroying the carpet by doing it, but
You're an idiot. You're a dope.
he's
You're not a
destroying the
professional.
carpet, and he's gotten down to, like, the wood, and I've got to go to Home Depot. If anybody knows how, I figure that I'm just going to take the carpet with the carpet coloring and go to Home Depot and be like, I need a little piece, a little square of carpet that looks like this, that's this color, that I can attach to my floor. I've got wall-to-wall carpeting,
That's right.
and this area underneath my door, a certain person named Gilbert has chewed through that carpet down to the floor, and I need to replace it and make it look like nothing ever happened.
What? It is
If
correct.
anybody out there has any advice for me on how successfully do, but that's my plan, is to go to, you saw a litter box for you?
Hey, look at me.
They're very
Look at me on the
organized. Like, it's not like I have never seen Gilbo poop out of order. but it, like
This is
he's got two areas, and he does all his stuff in those areas. And one of those areas, I definitely have to go and clean. And he's got his cage. But there's no, it's not like there's like hamster poop around my room or anything. And I'm not even worried about that because I know that he only does. Hamsters are very organized. He puts his food. He's got his food that he stores.
So we've learned one
And
thing.
his nest bed.
When you have
He's got two of them. He's got like a winter home and a summer.
I
One's
find
in the
it very
closet.
adorable.
One's in my
This
bureau.
I really do. I
So
always
he's
thought
got his two areas plus his cage,
I always would like to
which
see
he
what
enjoys,
people
open
out
door
there-
policy. And I've never seen him poop. I've never seen stray poop anywhere. I know where all his business is. I know what he
Let me
does.
get this straight. This outfit is what? This is what? Grunge?
But I'm very interested in the litter box.
I don't think about that. It's not necessarily one of
Yeah,
things.
no,
I
I'm
just
not
don't think
trying
about
to.
showing up with
It's only,
You
but
should
it's
though.
like,
It's beautiful.
especially if I don't
It's
see,
very beautiful.
like,
and
if I
yet
don't
always
see
sit
it, which
down
I've
playing
also
video
learned, like, you should,
I
like,
guess I do. It's just
starve
over.
your
I would love to do a
hamster a little bit. Not starve, but like,
mini skirt and a bikini top.
hamsters and all animals do better when you have, like, a period of fasting.
Yeah. What
But I get it, like, how he could get alarmed, especially if I don't come back and his food supplies are low. I mean, he hoards stuff, so I figure if he's got some food, I kind of, like, guesstimate on how much shit to feed him. I should get him some more of those, like, gnawing things that are, like, that are also
But
foods
there is
that
a
if he ever gets
pressure for you to
worried
look
about
and act a
his
little bit
sustenance,
true.
he can just chew on those lids
not-
and
Be
stuff.
cool.
Like, yeah, it's on, it's like he sees the light, he knows that there's
So cool.
more area out
There is this
there,
pressure almost
and
to get
like,
you drop out of
maybe,
school
I do think it gets worse
because your
when
father
he's,
thinks it's a good idea, right?
No, actually,
like,
I had too much to do once Valley Girl took off.
concerned about
When you're a hit song, Valley Girls,
food stuff, and when I'm not, if I'm gone for a day or so,
Well, what I mean is that I had a
definitely it gets, like, he doesn't do it in front of me,
job where I
which is like the weird
Money,
thing, but
Right. Did you make enough? Well, okay. Did you make enough money?
I
so that
don't,
you
I
have to
don't know.
Oh,
Maybe I should put, I know that peppermint
Let
oil,
me say something first.
but I don't want to, like, I know
You have
peppermint
a
oil.
I don't see you doing a lot of things. I mean, you don't have a regular job, right?
I'm
Maybe
now
I
ready
should
to
put
have
some
a
of that by the
Yeah.
door,
Yeah.
have that, like,
What kind of job are you looking for?
plexiglass thing over it.
Would you like to hire this young
And
lady? She's very qualified.
It's like if that gets moved a little bit, or whatever, like, he's been working away, and it's like his project now. And
Right.
You were an MTV DJ, and
it's
your
not,
brother ruined that.
it's not,
Right.
it's done to, it's not,
Your brother Weasel.
it needs to
ruined
be
your
resolved,
DJ career.
preferably without anybody that's not me realizing that it's,
Oh yeah, that's not very good.
No.
You're on the channel and then think about it.
And it was very
I
good
don't
for
know,
you guys
if
to do it.
any of you guys
Yeah.
It helped your career immensely.
I guess. I mean, I don't
became a
really know
household
what
putting
word.
a section of
Yeah, I don't know how
carpeting
helpful that is,
into
though,
a wall,
really.
But your brother comes on my show and he bites the end of the music is horrible on MTV. The videos are no good. And now his ass is off MTV. And so is yours. You are linked to him. True?
major
Weasel?
Yeah.
My
concern
life is
right now.
definitely Weasel.
Yeah.
Right.
He's stating him why he cost me my job at MTV.
No, because actually, I wasn't
Something
thinking
must
I would
be
always
done.
want to be a DJ.
Here's
And
my
now, at
situation.
this stage, I think that to just have fame and be known for your personality, unless that's going to be your career goal, that's it actually can work against you if, for example, you want to go into film and do other
What
acting
regular
work.
job do you want to have?
Regular acting job.
Oh, you want to be an actor? That's not a regular job. All right. Let me, we're going to talk to Frank Zappa will be on the phone. And Moon is here. And we'll find out all of the truth. Right here.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Hey, Fram, my screen's black, so I can't see you, but you can see me. Not this screen. This screen I can.
Okay, I'm here with Moon Zappa, of course. And on our phone is your father, Frank Zappa. Frank, can you hear me?
I don't think
Frank,
that it
we're looking up for Frank.
has a direct
I hear Frank
answer.
voice.
But
I just asked Moon, did you ever yell at her when she was a kid? I'm thinking about my own kids. I'm thinking about how, like, I'm trying not to act that tight. I'm trying to, she raised good kids. You guys don't do drugs or anything like that. Right, so I try not to act right? The kids and all that stuff. So your father never yelled at you?
No, you didn't. Did you, Daddy? I don't remember.
He treated you as a friend?
Yeah.
And Frank, how are you feeling now? Of course, we've all read that you have cancer, prostate cancer.
And I didn't, and another thing I didn't about super is like,
But the thing is, to me, that is an optimal kind of cancer, right? I mean, prostate cancer is one of those cancers. Read about that.
There's minor cells that I couldn't manage.
You know, there's a high cure rate, isn't there?
Today and yesterday.
And you never.
And they also say in the secret that like at the end of the day, before you go to bed, think about anything that didn't go the way that you wanted it to go. Arguably, along your guys' this kid, but I can't just
was it that they missed finding this in you?
Yeah.
if you're not
But
me.
you never even felt
I
anything
mean,
coming up on it like that, right?
I
Yeah.
live by Georgia, right?
Problems for a while, and that's why I kept going to the doctor. But
So you're supposed to go over
that I had cancer, and the guy finally did say that I had it.
your day and everything that happened.
So on a day-to-day basis, you're running music, still doing everything that you always did, right?
Still working in the studio.
Yeah. And the studio is in the house.
Right.
And what about Moon? Is Moon you living at home?
No.
You're not?
And
I was
think
short
of how
Oh, you
you
do.
would have wanted it.
And what's the deal, Moon? Now your father is supporting you now? What is going on, Frank? I'm trying to figure this whole relationship out. I'm trying to connect Moon before the last second. What the heck is he doing now?
I'm trying to leave the nest tower. That's what's happening. I'm trying to not take money from my family.
So,
Frank, are the kids able to support themselves?
like, I didn't make these minor trips,
They are.
which, like, maybe
So
I
the
could.
point is we have to get Moon a job,
Right.
correct? That
I
would be good
said-
right now. And the point is that you are proud of your children, you like the people that you
want
turn out to be,
what
but at the same
you
point you would like them to stop
to
reaching off. Is that
Exactly.
correct?
Get away.
pay for, and I'm very
Because it's not to be a friend,
that
but
There's got to be an end to it sometime.
I think that maybe that I should go back to that. I was kind of thinking like the secret kind of got me maybe arguably even out of that. I don't know because
Totally liberal, totally liberal. You sleep with guys in the house? True?
Like,
Frank, were you allowed to sleep with guys in the house? Really? No kidding.
I was
like I
It never happened. No. Did you not lose your virginity in
Said-
Frank's house?
No, it's not.
Frank, did you ever ask her if you lost your virginity? No.
I think if I asked what he wanted to pay for
You
it,
don't
Normal
ask that.
conversation to have
With
with
your
your
dad?
father.
Sure, my kids are constantly talking about the
But
virginity.
that's a tricky.
Why do they
It's like
still have it?
that's what I generally do. Is I just ask people.
That I would imagine it was a
And
very
but I
open
believe in that
relationship between the
philosophy.
two of you.
You know what?
But
It's not
I
that
believe that
because
Moon
then I
has
have like
tremendous
some
pressure on her to be whacked, to be sort of wild. Is that true?
mostly
Well, I think if there is pressure on her, it comes from the teacher, not from the family.
the thing is saying no.
Well,
It's like
I don't know
if
about
that
that, but,
like
that's
because I think
Moon
then
does this strange thing.
like
What do you
I
do,
have
poetry
to
readings, things like that?
somewhere in my
Oh, yeah.
mind.
Do you do poetry readings?
It's
No,
like
I do
have
Yes,
to
you
make
do.
it
Let me tell you
down.
this, Frank.
But it really depends. That's really more so like
What are you talking
Because
about?
she has this pressure in her life to act wacky because she's your child.
I think I need to, I think I should
Tinseltown, Tinseltown. I wear a frown.
because
La La Land, La La Land.
I feel bad. I don't feel bad.
Well,
I'm gonna
And I
feel good.
feel
I'm
here.
feeling good.
La La Land.
what the hell?
But
That is the.
I always
what happens
work
when
with anything, you know, and give them.
It is very difficult. Here's a poem that I wrote. I would like to read it to Frank. Because
I would
Frank
rather them
is
have
musician,
something,
of
especially
course,
something
legendary
that's
in terms
small,
of the work
not
that
like
he's
a
done. Now I
major
will read
like
poetry if I may. May I stand up?
piece of me and like art and
Frank,
like
if I may.
whatever, like for what they can afford
Roses
or
are
whatever,
red.
then
Violets are blue. I can't believe they have the Smothers Brothers and Robert Klein and Robert
Then-
Leach on E with me. I can't even
I don't know. It's a tricky thing to
Doing something I wrote.
You know how hard it is for my
navigate.
dad to laugh, Howard?
Oh, your father laughs plenty at me. He calls me a
And
fool.
but
You know what's really good on E? Yeah. I think it's a revolutionary program.
Which is,
Talk to.
you like that?
Yeah, because if one were to collect just the little pieces of talk soup and put them in a time capsule,
Yes.
you would have a fantastic version of what's really going on in the United States. There's
It's like all the people there's so, and they also talk about this in secret. Like it's like giving. You want to be so full about it, and that you give, are able to give and give
Frank, I can't
others.
believe how good you sound.
It's diametrically
opposed and I'm glad that you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling better.
Which is like when you're
the thing is that you have to go for chemotherapy.
letting other people,
like this. No, I don't.
Are in like undervaluing or like giving away your time or energy or art or work or whatever.
And by the way, you never took drugs or anything like that, right? No. But you were smoking. Yeah.
Or you
still smoke.
I can understand. You know what I
Most
mean?
people are hypocrites.
So
they stop smoking if they get cancer. They say, "Am I correct, Frank?" Well, I don't know about people.
That's a very important point.
Right.
Which I totally.
I guess it's not a happy group. Right. Really not. But the point is that you still smoke.
Shout out to Josie Fletcher.
Well,
Colorado. See you.
That's a good way to look at it. Frank, I just wish you a lot of good health, and I really thank you for calling in. And I appreciate you taking this time out to do it. All right, Frank, I'll see you.
Bye, Daddy.
That's Frank Zappa. Now, when we come back, we'll talk about this loss of virginity.
Yeah.
The pressure of being Frank Zappa's daughter. When we get back to this job, about finding you well.
I mean, there's definitely like, and that's a hard thing to navigate if you think about it, like in terms of art. It's like the price, like it's really hard to it's like a whole metaphysical process, especially stuff that's one of a kind stuff, which is like mostly what I'm.
And I noticed you shaved your legs.
Totally.
Whack.
Sure, you have. We're not,
That feels nice.
When I get
what's really happening until we get more dangerous than that,
I don't know. And you, and here's the deal. We're talking about your legs.
How does that feel, by the way?
That felt great. I love it. Can you show some more legs?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I should have just, I think that, but I just expect my mom to be like,
so you say you want to be
basketball,
you want Frank Zappa to
and I was like,
Frank Zappa's business first, you have a hit song, you get famous.
I
Now
think
you're
that
in a
I'm
position.
better
Yeah, I'm
off
so glad you're addressing it.
Because you have to find something to do.
Exactly. The problem. People look at me and they think you just
what they want to pay
you
for it and
need a life.
being able
It's
to
actually harder
say,
for you to get a job than it would be for say somebody's coming from the middle of
work with
nowhere.
that.
But the point is, your father is a very rich man.
Well,
realize
that's true, but who wants to take money from your parents for the rest of your life?
Yes, but it is true. Now, I don't even want to address something more.
That has worked for me.
Something else to your father.
Let's not think about it.
No, I'm not saying, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm saying in general. Let's say your father wasn't sick.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general.
If I work on the
Is there a
secret and everything,
so that you would be
because it's like all those pieces, like all those things, like minor things that like I
Are you
wish
sure?
people just
No,
have.
I'm not sure, but I'm
Versus
pretty
like,
sure.
Tell me what you do.
like somebody told me like,
a week ago,
oh yeah, they asked me if I had
I wake up and I don't have appointments.
one of those
then
card
I
what kind
swiping
of
things, and I was
Well,
just
this
point, I
is
said
going on a level.
$30.
You had a CBS sitcom, but you feel things went wrong.
And
I know they did. The show's not on the air.
Things definitely went wrong with that show.
it's
Not on
not
the air.
a hazard culture, and they're like,
Oh, be a good actor. Like, you got positive reviews. Your brother was happy
and
with his
you know, I wasn't the first person
but you got
today, but like they didn't.
I guess I did.
You better brag. I mean,
Like
this is
the
it.
Stanley and the son, like, I want that guy to have that painting now.
The first thing
Like I
that
want,
so
like,
ask them what I do. Like no, I just have all the time to just take random meetings with people.
Right.
wasn't
So let's
like
get that pretty clear. I'm in the audition. I'm there to do a
like
job.
I'm it's like there's certain things that
With that kind of
I
attitude,
definitely
like,
won't
no one.
sell. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't want
You're right.
to off.
That
Hello.
I realized that I have to
Excuse me, I
stop
think
like
I'm ready
putting
to
stuff
probably
up
have
like
done
that
probably.
because I have one patron
I don't know how.
basically
What do you want to
one
be? How to grovel?
Yeah.
How do you think where I got to where I am? Oh,
But-
please, can I have my own TV show,
I
please?
sold him all paintings that I'm okay with selling
That's how I do.
for
You don't have a
good
face
enough
like
prices.
So you grovel.
And but now he
What
wants
auditions for what? What
sacred
were some of the
stuff.
auditions
And
you got
then
rejected?
he wants he'll pay enough for it, but
Fresh
I'm like,
Prince of Bel-Air?
and he's been so great.
They wouldn't see you. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, but I feel good that he's like really like.
No,
Humor.
usually I can't even get in the door.
Cannot get in the door.
Like, I
Can you believe
feel
that?
It's
like
unbelievable.
there's
Well, let's hope your
like,
father has set aside
I
his funds.
just want to know this
to take care of
painting's
you
gonna
both.
be
Is that
okay.
correct?
Can't
I
keep it
don't
all
want this money.
Well,
I
it's
don't
not
want
anything and
You
never
want
like.
to make your own money?
I'm finding out that
It
it's
is very
difficult.
difficult.
Exactly.
I want to thank Moon for
And it's okay. I want to keep
ready
creating.
for
I
that.
want
Take on a
to
serious acting position. And
have my art out in the
That's right.
world.
And now she's
I
going to be
want
released.
to be connected with other people through my art and for them to be able to have it and to have a connection with it. And so I guess that's what I have to think about. But I think I'm thinking about it now, and I know that's a good idea. Not to sit around and see, you know, because show us the sacred steps and that's what I'm assuming that says. But it's all like, it's stuff, it's like personal stuff. It's like something that gives me new ideas. You know, something that I could do a million times is not, my ears working, as important to me as something that is new and my idea, but it's something that I want to reference and go back on. It's important to take pictures like this
Despite
painting.
everything written about Jimi Hendrix
Okay,
and his death,
okay, I'll show you
vital
the
questions
painting
remain unanswered.
that Patrick just has put a down payment on, okay?
There's far too
And
much
he's buying it for
Since 1970, declassified government documents, new witness statements, and pathological evidence have revealed a much clearer picture. It is now clear that Hendrix was not only aware that his life was in danger, but that he had deep, strong premonitions of his own death. No one, any of this
more than
is
that,
real.
but it's like he's been so
looked me
like
square in the eyes and
literally
said, "I won't
my main event was like based
I said,
on
"Well, you won't be
Patrick like
because
coming in here during
I won't leave my
studio
body. I'll be dead."
like more than once. I mean,
How the
they
blood
actually
he
did
said to the
even
reporter,
this
I doubt I'll live to be 28 years old.
yesterday. So I
There's
couldn't
no
say,
reason to get
even though this
excited.
is like
And asked him, will you be going?
a
Will you be going back to
painting
Seattle?
that
He's like, he said, next time I go to Seattle, it'll be in a pine box.
is, but I'm like, maybe it will propel me
And
to
now, with the examination of
like
declassified
make, now
FBI
I'm thinking
documents
so
from the
much about
60s,
this
it
painting and like
appears that Hendrix's death
preparing
may be
for
far
the
more
idea of
sinister,
not having
a
it
political
and
assassination. The 1960s saw a sea change in American politics and culture.
thinking about it, and there's a lot of
Anti-Vietnam
stuff that like
demonstrations and the
I've made
rise
an
of the Black
EMF
Power
that he's
movement
got,
caused rioting in the streets.
but
A
it's
new
like
youth
I
culture
need to
emerged
like I
in
need
both
the
the black
space.
and white communities. A paranoid Richard Nixon and the FBI's J. Edgar Hoover would go to any lengths to prevent the emergence of strong leaders that could influence these young men and women, even murder. Potential leaders included rock musicians who commanded the attention of millions.
But even possibly,
Hendrix linked up with the Black Panthers, and for that reason, he was dead.
so this is his painting.
Two people
It's
are
got
central to the
Jarvaart
Hendrix story. One is his manager, Mike Jeffrey.
or scams, you know, on it,
Mike Jeffrey
and
was a very strange, slightly shady character.
oil paint.
Consisting of
This is
managerial
from you, and I've been meaning to get back into oil painting, and I don't even, for some reason, I don't even know. Where, well, see, that's the thing. It is not. It's not that I like my stuff that much, Prince New, at all. It's like there's a ton of stuff that I don't even care about. But there's certain things, like
The
another
second person
thing
is
that
Monica
he
Dallin,
wanted to buy
a
for some reason, but
24-year-old
I'm like, I
German
literally
who
cannot
spent the
tell you
last
that.
few days of Jimmy's life
And this, I was like, I can't tell you this, but I'm doing it. I guess is two is drawings on a market basket, supermarket flyer, and a Ziploc plastic bag. But that's part
Monica's
of my
memories of the day before
personal
Jimmy
life
died were
collage
dim,
kind of thing.
but she
But it's
remembered
not
going to Ronnie Scott's
totally
club so Jimmy could jam with
like
Eric
I
Burdon
can sell
and
it
his new band War.
for
Devin Wilson
$50
was
or
already at
whatever.
the club.
And I'm
Devin
like,
had known
I
Jimmy
can't,
for
like
some
that.
years.
I would rather make
Devin had come
a
up the
new
hard way,
thing
a
and not
prostitute on the
start.
streets of New York at 15, and now a muse to various
And I
rock stars,
almost-
including Mick Jagger and Jimmy.
Like, this
Jimmy's
is hard
sexual
for me.
appetite was enormous, and Devin would organize his
I
diary,
mean, it's like
recording
he's
sessions, drugs, and women.
taking care of my
Devin was bisexual
history as an
and
artist.
did not give up
you
her
know.
female lovers
I
for Jimmy.
wish that
In fact,
want
she would
to
organize
have,
the
like,
threesomes Jimmy loved.
a really great
Jimmy probably loved
art
Devon.
business
It was said that
manager
Devon could score dope for Jimmy anywhere in the
work
world.
with that will help me with that kind of thing.
It was
Because
Chaz
I
Chandler,
do
bass
know
player
that
in the Animals, who discovered the unknown and penniless Jimi Hendrix
important
playing at the
artist.
Cafe War in New York.
and that I've done great work.
Acting on a hunch
And
and his musical knowledge, he sold his guitars and
If
borrowed
you do
money
great
to bring
work and you
Hendrix to
give
London.
it away, it's like
He went out with
it concerns me. The only thing that concerns me
when I first saw you.
is what happens to the art,
First day.
not who has it or whatever. It's just the cataloging and the existence of the art itself
I went down.
is what concerns me when it comes to selling art. But meanwhile,
but to me, it was like listening to something like Where's My Problem? Because
I
it was such a
have not been doing the greatest job in doing all that kind of thing
I
myself.
cannot see this guy.
But, like, for instance, it's like I know that I will do a good job of cataloging this piece. Just knowing that I'm gonna
So that he wouldn't get the attention. Perhaps as a mere technician, he wouldn't have done that. In the story of Jimi Hendrix, we cut to probably September, October.
not be having.
We're back in London. And Eric calls up. Eric
Yeah, and it's like I want, like, it's like I learn a lot about this piece. Like, this is something
Yes.
I didn't go full, you know, I have a few pieces, I have another piece that's in this
So everybody's
series
working hard.
that I have that is more of a paper, like at the same time, like this is something that I could
And did the most phenomenal introduction.
take the reference point from, get it, you know. I feel that I
And
could,
played the same set.
I literally though am gonna like immediately start working on recreating this painting
the crowd.
exactly. Like
And I
exactly.
looked at Andrew looked at me, and we both agreed, yeah, we got something. It was too late. Little did we know that Linda Keith, taking Chaz Chandler,
And
to see Jimmy before.
One of the
I'm gonna
first
take
times he had a
another
chance
thing I want to work on is like
was
is keeping my private collection of stuff
once they were clapping off.
off the wall.
And
So I forgot.
never
It's like
jammed with him.
I just don't even think about that. And then somebody wants to buy something.
Sure enough, he talked his way into Japanese.
But there's tons of stuff I make that are like, you know, I gotta, I don't know, like in my brain,
from America, and he came up on stage, played two songs,
sometimes it's a separate thing
two blues
between
songs
making
that he
something
updated with this
to
driving
make.
electric
It's not
sound.
really though.
And Clapton was blown away.
Well, with clothes and stuff, you know, it's like I'm not. I pretty much make stuff the way I
here
want
comes
to
Jimi
make it.
Hendrix
I don't
coming
make
along,
it
setting up
to
the
sell it, you
great
know, I'm not
electric
over
blues
here
guitar
doing
players at that time. Jeff Beck and Pete
and I
Townsend,
won't
who
be.
were kind of, I guess, a little bit scared of who's this guy that can play circles around us.
Distasteful though it may seem to us today, Chaz Chandler dubbed Hendrix the Wild Man of Borneo and sold him as the Black Elvis. Chaz Chandler encouraged these crass expressions because it increased Jimmy's publicity. He was also dubbed Mau Mau, and not surprisingly denounced by Mary Whitehouse.
Hey, Joe, I said, I heard you shot your woman down, you shot her down.
But it's like I
Age
trust
shot into the British top 10, to be followed
Well,
by the hugely
I
well-received
trust- I
debut album
value
Are You
Patrick,
Experienced,
the
which was
patron,
kept off the top of the charts only by Sergeant
and I
Pepper's
think,
Lonely Hearts Club
and
Band.
I trust him as a to value my, you know, it's like value my art.
In the summer of 1967, Jimmy played the Monterey International Pop Festival and stole the show. Overnight, he became a superstar on both sides of the Atlantic. His appeal to the kids no doubt strengthened by this coruscating review of Are You Experienced, which appeared in the New York Times. The album cover reinforces the degeneracy theme, with the three staring out from beneath their bouffant heads, looking like surreal hermaphrodites. The disc itself is a nightmare show with lust and misery.
But I'm pretty sure it's not.
The explosion I think was caused by.
Okay, let's get to going through these step tapes also. If you have all this time, I thought this whole group, I had this whole group project thing going on today. Lost my group.
Acts like Jimi Hendrix were so different that the kids were yearning for something.
But you know, it's like
Came on the scene, exploded.
I'm pretty much always grateful,
It was so
thankful for some time love. Like when
different.
I was like, oh, I have to go bring my his dad's
I saw
charger.
Black
His dad
Swans
only
and
has my
it's
charger.
so
His dad texted me and freaking out. But like that's the kind of thing.
it was an exciting time.
Set.
A lot of guys.
How like it's like yeah, it was like it's like that's
different from the top acts. The sound was so different.
Disorganized, you know, and it's like I have stuff disorganized, and then I have studio on here. It's like
American audience and
it
English
just
audience was a plus in his
becomes
favor.
chaos
There weren't
because
any African American guitar players at that time.
he's never had
To a white audience.
any kind of space of his own that he's organized as far as
What happened next became a rocket ride of more success, more and more sex, and huge amounts of drugs and rock and roll.
well, are you making that
Ronnie's thoughts
here
about
again?
on the day before he died,
Yeah, I
Jimmy,
wonder what
Monica,
the
and Devon
secret would
got
say
together.
about exactly
Monica
that.
says Jimmy spoke to them of many things:
I would say
astrology, cosmology, art,
make
music,
some more
religion,
deer.
and voodoo symbols.
And you have a photo of that here.
Together they
And
sketched out artwork designs for the next album cover. Jimmy also warned Monica off
I don't
drugs
know.
and
Well,
told her to
because the
beware
secret
of those
really
who
is
might
not
want to
about.
harm her because she was with him.
I hope there's a chapter
Jimmy
that tells
emphasized
you
over and
how
over,
to
"You
deal
must
with inner
remember what
conflict.
I am telling you." Monica
Because
told the
it's like
inquest
if
that
you
Devon
just
left
want,
and she and
if
Jimmy
you
went to
just
bed.
really want that
This
deer
is the
head
first
back,
of
then
many
maybe you want something
inconsistencies in Monica
else.
Danneman's story.
But
Although the inquest into Jimmy's
and if
death
you thought
really
about it, you would realize what that is and manifest that. Because otherwise, if you just really
over
wanted
20
that
years
actual
later,
drawing
Kathy
painting
Ashton,
that
a
you did
long-time
back,
girlfriend of Hendrix,
why
and
is my
archivist
ear
Steve
doing
Bruce,
this?
re-examined
Like
all
every
of
time I
Monica's
move my
testimony
mouth, my
and
ear
found
growing or
glaringly
something, my right ear is
differences. Kathy
you
discovered
could
that
just
Hendrix had
focus
been with
on
friend and producer Alan Douglas.
having that ear
Hendrix had begged Douglas to take
painting,
over his
and
management.
somehow you'll get it back.
Michael Jeffrey, he said, was stealing vast
But
amounts of money from him
I don't know
and
if that's what
stifying
you
his
really want to
creativity.
do. It's a more
Jimmy
complex
told
issue
Alan
to
that some months ago, 3 thugs claiming to be mafia hoods had
Wallace Spellman, hello.
until he was miraculously rescued by Mike Jeffrey. Jimmy thought Jeffrey had staged the whole thing to make him seem indispensable as manager. Alan and Jimmy made several decisions that would affect his future, most of them cutting Mike Jeffrey out of the picture completely. The next morning, Alan Douglas left for New York City on business for Jimmy, leaving him in bed with his wife Stella and Devon Wilson.
Okay. I'm getting way distracted. So, the blocks. The blocks are great. I think this case is actually, this side is just all siren. Timing Garfunkel. I recall correctly. That's why it's not labeled on this side, so figured that one out. I do like it's weird though. It's like I don't even trust myself with how like because it's like I'll feel like I really need to pee, and then like I don't know. I feel like I'm being
Brian Epstein, as we all know, was a businessman, and he loved theatre, and he bought what was called the Savile Theatre in Chicago. And it was a straight theatre production, and the Sunday night.
not where.
Like a Sunday night rock night, Sunday night theatre.
Okay, this is what happened with this
He called us and said, would you please be my guest?
project.
because it's Jimi
I haven't.
and we went, and it was probably the top of the graph of the reaction.
And
It was amazing. He did all the hits, he set fire to the guitar, he threw he did everything. And that really is my last one.
Like, do I really need to pee again? I feel like I do.
Access Boulder's Love was Hendrix's next album, and it sold prodigiously,
How often do
pleasing
you guys
immensely his fans worldwide.
Access Boulder's Love had a great variety of
That's a
songs.
good CD, but nothing labeled going on there. This one's Beethoven, Camper Van
Of course, the
Beethoven.
occasional freak out song coming in here and there.
Oh wait,
And then,
Camper Van.
There were some beautiful melodies. And,
I don't know if there's anything on this.
almost kind
or
of
not.
became the song of the hippies there back then. It was
Recorded
6 was
over.
not.
Oh,
For many
Oh
of
my
Jimmy's fans,
God.
Access Boulder's Love was
Do
Jimmy's
you
last
guys
great rock and roll album,
proof?
and it marked the end
of
of an
the
era of
secret?
Hendrix, the Black Rock,
Like
and
honestly,
started a new era
so like I
with Jimmy's
told you
music
about the
becoming more
Canfield
spiritual
thing,
and
right?
in many ways
Now I
not
just
commercially
went,
advanced.
I just plugged in that cassette, and I saw a piece of
Well, even
paper
while he was
laying
alive,
on the
there was
floor
no
like
corporate
this.
interest in having Jimmy
Maybe, are you there? Do you want to know what it is? Do you want to know what this
Started to
piece
realize that,
of
well, it's
paper?
not so much the quick pop tunes that interested him anymore. He didn't
No
really care
joke.
about his music
And
much.
this is not mine.
It was more trying
This
to
is
reach
not
people's souls
something
and give
that
them some sort of direction and
came from
information
me.
in music that he was
I've never even seen this before.
Frustrated
Like,
with
literally,
Jimmy's
this
stubborn
is
attitude
just
to the music he wanted to play,
I mean, I'm
Jazz
not
Chandler sold his share of Jimmy to
like
Mike.
that's what they talk about
Hendrix and Jeffrey would have
in
continual
the
financial
secret.
problems
Like
with
if
each other.
you want to test
Hendrix
the
because he
secret,
was
like,
receiving no money,
you
and
want to
Jeffrey
test
because
the
Hendrix
secret,
had no
like, what
sense
did
of
I just
musical
say
discipline
that I
in the
can
studio.
do when you said about your dear friend?
Hendrix became
How
aware
could
that he
it's
was being stolen.
apparently it's not
By
crazy.
Michael
Apparently
Jeffrey
it's the
was
law of
his
attraction and it's supposed to make the world.
Michael Jeffrey.
That's the really
The
funny thing.
documents
This
show
one is just
that
like
he had been
fake.
stealing
Sometimes
$40,000 from gigs, and at the time,
I
Jimi
feel like-
Hendrix was making
I don't know.
$50,000, so he was
blow
stealing
up.
4/5 of the money.
Does it? Look at that. What does it mean? Because I was like just ahead. Like, but it's not even a sign, honestly, and that's why you have to get control over your thoughts and think about what you really want, and envision it and manifest it. Because it's like, because that's what I would think. It's like, oh, this is a sign, and this, so I can pick up on that stuff, and I'm pretty like metaphysical and stuff, but it's like,
Now, financial problems
you
would
take
force
something
Hendrix
as
to
a
the brink.
bad sign or like
As a young, naive sideman
meaning
with
something,
Curtis
it's
Knight and
like
the Squires,
your
he had
thoughts
signed a ludicrous
create
contract
reality.
with the producer Ed Chalpin,
So
granting Chalpin the right to huge
secret
royalties in return for a
it's
buyout of
basically
$1
only have
and Chalpin's
positive,
expertise in the recording
perfect
studio.
thoughts, and that's how you manifest your desired reality.
Chalpin's expertise
Because
involved
like
Jimmy
you
recording with the
are
glamour
the,
actress Jane Mansfield.
like
The majority of
sign,
Hendrix's earnings were paid into a secretive Bahamas-based trust called Yameta, set up by Mike
more
Jeffrey.
so evidence of
Most of the millions that went
the
into it never
real
came out.
power
Jimmy's
of the
deal
law
gave
of
him just 3% of his
attraction
recording and publishing deals,
than
while
a
Jeffrey
sign. That's
took an
like what I was
astonishing
thinking about
60%.
saying earlier.
Chalpin
Dude,
pursued
just
his
go to
claim
the
on Jimmy's
library and
royalties
get the
through the
audio
courts,
book.
and with a
Because
dispute
that's
in
the
progress,
best for
all
me.
Jimmy's
That's the
royalties
best way
were
to
frozen.
absorb it. Is this a
Jimmy was
tattoo?
forced to face down these money
If this
issues,
is a tattoo,
but there were those in the industry who doubted
I
his
don't know. When
abilities when it
when
came to
they get here,
confrontation.
I'll ask them where this came from and if they know about it. I mean, but so in the secret, they're like, this person like wanted to just test out the secret to see if it really worked, and so they imagined this feather, and they imagined every detail of the feather and everything about it. And then they were like going somewhere, and they looked on the ground and they saw the feather, and that's like how real it is. I mean,
became incredibly mixed up.
Because if you get caught up in the only reason I'm tired is like with technology, like how my phone doesn't work or whatever, my email wasn't working. Now my email is working. And my phone is working. And so it's not that if I interpreted my email not working and my phone not working as a sign that I should be outside of technology or as like as meaning anything like beyond me, then I would be, because you could think that way, but you have to choose it yourself. You have to decide what it means and decide that it means positive. It's like you gotta think about what you want and just
According to Monica Danneman's
continue on
testimony
the
to the
path
inquest,
of
Jimmy's last day on
getting
Earth was
what you
spent with
want,
just the
creating
two
what
of them,
you want, and finding
talking
out more
and
so
shopping.
what you want.
They attended a party together
And
and were home by 1 a.m.
And
She
being
made
loving
Jimmy a
and like
tuna fish sandwich and
all
they
these
shared a
things
bottle
are
of white wine.
positive. So it's
They
not like
undressed and went quietly and
I don't
easily
even
to bed.
think I don't think
Once again, Candy
I don't think
Angelo
anyone
and
that's
Steve Roby
using
found that
secretly
the
want to
truth
use
was
it
somewhat different.
as negative, but I don't even think you can do that.
September 17th,
Like, I want
1970.
this person to
Jimmy was doing some marketing at
use
Kensington
8
Market.
fingers or like
Was going to
I
stop
don't
by
even think
his
you can use it
hotel,
that way.
the Cumberland Hotel. To pick up
But
some
it
of his
is,
messages.
you know, it's like I do get it like that.
On the way
It's like
to the Cumberland Hotel,
if
Jimmy
you go
stopped
around
in traffic,
thinking that
looked over
the
the side,
universe
two
operates
young
in a
lovely
realm
ladies that
beyond
were
your
catching his attention,
control
and
and
invited him
somehow
to come
like
back
outside
to
of
apartment
and unrelated to you,
dinner.
your
He showed up,
thoughts are going to
Monica.
be all
They
over
had
the
some
place
dinner,
trying to navigate
French
that.
joints,
But
just
when you
hammered
realize that
intensely,
you're the
poured
source
wine.
of your
He
own
felt like a king.
reality
All this time, though,
and
Monica was growing more jealous by him.
can truly control what you are and what happens to you
Jimmy trying to calm her down,
and
but
manifest
it
in
wasn't
your life
working.
through
These two young
your
ladies were
thoughts,
obviously
your
capturing
conscious
the attention,
thinking.
his attention, and Monica wasn't having it. She finally got up, walked out.
The miracle of life. I'm all aboard, dude.
Tell him what it was.
That's like my feather from the thing.
He had this party
You know,
to
but
attend
it's
to
but
by
really this is
himself,
for
or he
you.
didn't invite Monica.
This is the
They went to this
universe. You
party
must be already on the secret tilt because
about a
the
half hour
universe
after
is
he
kind of
did
sending this
Monica was at the door.
to you.
Can I see Jimmy? Can Jimmy come out? Jimmy was just
Again?
embarrassed by it.
I don't know.
I mean, this argument,
If I
obviously,
wasn't thinking,
Jimmy tried to get some people to find it. Send her away.
isn't that
This,
crazy
having a
though?
good time. Go away, Monica. But it wasn't working. Finally, about after an hour and a half or 2 hours later,
Well, yeah, no.
she finally convinced
Honestly, you're right.
Sorry,
But
this was
honestly,
about
says I get it. The universe is just saying, hey,
Some people say that Jimmy
and
won't go
that's
back
true.
to his
It's like,
hotel.
but so it works like if you're thinking like, if I'm like, oh, I'm wearing this new white thing, oh, I'm gonna spill something on this. This is the big thing. Oh, I'm gonna spill something on
In
this.
1968,
universe
Jimmy moved to
hears,
New York to
I
record his
want
next
to
album
spill
to be
something on
titled
this
Electric
item,
Ladyland,
and I
with
want
Mike
to
Jeffrey,
spill
as usual,
more things.
complaining about the soaring studio
So it's
costs.
like you just emit
Devin
an
Wilson
energy
was
for
organizing
every
the
thought
availability
that you
of two
have
of
that
Jimmy's greatest
attracts
needs,
a life
groupies and
energy.
drugs.
So
Jimmy would
you
often
just
come
have to
home to find a room
control
full of naked young women.
your thoughts to bring about what you want, not what you necessarily learn.
The amount of LSD taken by Jimmy was hugely embellished by his fans, imitating their
will
hero,
happen
Drop
or can't happen. If you're like, I'm broke, I'm always broke, and always gonna be broke because you're emitting that energy out into the universe.
People
And
would
the
often drop
universe
LSD into Jimmy's drink, assuming that he would
Make
want to
sure
get
that
high.
you're
People said
rewards
Jimmy
it
shot
with a life
LSD into
energy.
his temple, the side of his head, to achieve a more vivid
Mhm.
trip. And how
Yes.
Jimmy
Oh my
felt.
God, send me the deer. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
But
It's
Jimmy's really
exciting, right? And it's like you just start thinking about
Anyway,
that and you just
anyhow,
start like getting excited about,
anywhere.
okay, what am I gonna try to do? It's trying to visualize what something you really want and watching it happen and become reality, it's like it's
Later
exciting.
in
I just
1968,
think that,
Jimmy
like,
moved to Los Angeles and became a
I
regular
don't know,
at the
I'm
Lesbian
really
Go-Go.
into it right now.
Jimmy loved LA.
For if
He
you
liked
can't
hanging
tell,
out there
all
every
I'm
day.
talking about is the
There was
picture.
nothing Jimmy liked more than to drive around Los Angeles at night while both stoned and
On
tripping.
FB,
He was now
I want
receiving
to hear
substantial
from
amounts of money. He would buy a car, smash it to pieces because of his poor eyesight, and replace it the same day with another new car. Jimmy was constantly stoned while finishing the recording of Electric
I hope
Ladyland,
he's doing okay.
which on its release in November
It just makes me think
1968
about
went straight to number one in the American and UK charts.
FB thing up so that here he can call me on FB if he wants, but he would say
It was at this
it's
point
got the
that
antlers
Jimmy
and
first
everything.
became aware that amongst his followers were members of the Black Panther Party.
Oh, I should put it on.
Hendrix's link to the Black Panthers would prove to be a major factor in how his future was shaped. Jimmy said, "They come to concerts, and I sort of feel them there. It's not a physical thing, but a mental ray."
Do you think that, Russell Cook, do you think that
On the issue of Black Power, Hendrix started to make some
that
advanced
Jimi Hendrix
statements
was
in
murdered?
magazines and newspapers.
I think Jimi Hendrix was on safe
I
ground.
hope no, I'm not. I do know that he had, like, people have talked about how he would say pretty consistently that, like, he was gonna, if he was murdered, it seems like, at least from anecdotal evidence, that he knew about it.
He said it sounded like war, but
Because he said to, like, multiple people that